subscribe to our channel if you are new here. Here we are mainly about the spiritual wisdom and the human warmth found in the works by the Chinese writer Mr. Xuemo. We are mainly talking about the inner strength, inner calm, clarity, awareness, and the mind and nature of the mind. So today we are going to talk about the new published English edition of Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. It is one of the spiritual yoga series by Xuemo. Okay, Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart by Xuemo. This book will teach you how to transcend from the slave of the modern society to the master of your own world. And there is not only the traditional wisdom, also there is practical method in the book that you can practice in your daily life and make it your new habit. Thus you can change your destiny. Yeah. So first, let's see what this book is about. Let me show you the book. And the book is available on Amazon. Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. Hi, Thailand and Coffee. Hello, welcome. Are you our old friend or new friend here? Thank you for your time. How are you these days? Let's see, there is a short poem in the preface, Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. It is, oh, China, you're already our old friend. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for your precious time. Summer days, it's pretty hot in India, right? Yes. So let's enjoy let me share with you the poem. Across the boundaries, rivers, and roads I've roamed. Yet such travels now seem like echoes of dreams long gone. Dawn breaks, soft rain veils the misty banks, the wind rests, and the clan of the world drifts away. I dwell within my true heart, serene and clear, at leisure. I sit and watch the clouds ascend. So what is a heart? Throughout the ages, sages and masters have written volumes upon volumes about the heart. Yet for many in this era, the heart remains merely a word. I have spoken extensively on the subject. The heart I speak of here is not the physical organ, nor the chaotic mind, nor the complex structures of Yogasara philosophy. Rather, it is the core of our subjectivity, our inner autonomy. Only a heart that is self-governing truly belongs to us. The heart is of two kinds, the true heart and the false heart. The heart that can act with autonomy is the true heart. The heart that cannot is called the false heart. When the tides of the times come surging in, many cannot remain centered. Their hearts fluctuate with the value systems of the age, swayed by prevailing trends and collective preferences. Illuminate Mahmudra, the essence of mind training, I once wrote. You may open your eyes wide and behold the smoke and slaughter blanketing the world. You may turn on the television and see the mangled bodies of children torn by terror and violence. You may look around and question the souls who have lost their spiritual sanctuaries. You may quiet your breath and search for the greed that searches your soul. Indeed, you, I, and all of us need a breeze of coolness. The smile of a wise one, a trace of a serene transcendence, a gentle tolerance wrapped in humility. When I speak of letting the heart belong to yourself, I mean cultivating a truly autonomous heart. I spent 20 years in retreat, practicing luminous Mahamudra teachings of the Shampakaku lineage. Before I could say that I truly had a clear, cool heart that belonged to myself, this book shares some of the insights I gained along that spiritual journey. For those who do not have the opportunity or time to enter retreat, this book offers a reference, a spark of inspiration, a glimpse into another path of awakening. Although the perspectives in this book originate from religious wisdom, they transcend religion. For those tormented by inner afflictions in the modern world, its teachings can offer genuine relief. Among my students have been individuals with terminal illness, depression, those in despair, those struck by severe life blows, and those who've faced countless hardships. After reading my works, many found solace from suffering. Some even attained awakening, saw their true nature, and entered the path of Mahamudra, becoming individuals with truly self-governing hearts. The reason I named this series the Spiritual Yoga series is that my writings embody the spirit of self-mastery. If I were a computer running a program of wisdom, and you were another computer seeking such a program, then my words would serve as the data cable between us. Through the transfer, something essential is passed on. And that is why many readers, by simply reading my books, have found release from suffering. In Chinese history, there have been many who attained realization simply by chanting scriptures. The principle is the same. So we are sharing the content and paragraph from the book Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. And this book is available on Amazon, and you can search for Xuemo, 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 on Amazon, and find this yellow book here. Okay, reclaim the throne of your heart. Hope everyone can master your own mind and master your destiny. And one great master once said, for one who has realized emptiness, the words that flow from his realization are no different from the Dharma body of the Buddha giving teachings. This is known as the wisdom Dharmakaya manifesting in the form of words. Hi, I see someone here in the live stream. Tell me who are you and where are you from? Share with me, and if you have anything you want to talk about, let me know. So for those with karmic affinity, I also encourage the further study of the Shambhakaku Mahamudra Yoga, which has been praised as pure as gold. When I first encountered it 20 years ago, I was astounded by its profundity. 2 decades of disciplined cultivation, I realized that what I had initially received was only the key to a great treasure trove. Without those 20 years of practice, the key would have remained just a key. But with those years, I have now entered the vault and seen its priceless treasures. This is a form of wisdom and science deeply needed by today's world and humanity. I have made a vow to share this treasure with the world, to benefit as many people as possible. Therefore, even for those with a karmic connection, simply reading a book grounded in right view and wisdom can bring freedom from suffering and the attainment of joy. And for those who do not necessarily follow any religion, the correct view and wisdom conveyed in this book remain equally vital. A heart nourished with deeper insight will, without doubt, grow stronger. For general yoga practitioners, the right view presented here will serve as a powerful aid in their practice. For any cultivation without right view, you can never reach true fulfillment. So, right view before your self-cultivation is really important. The right view, 正见. Okay, let's continue. Part 1. There are several parts in the book. The part 1 is packing the bags for the journey of the soul. Part 2 is saying goodbye to the restless heart. Restless heart. Part 3 is living in harmony with the spirit. And part 4 is offering a few more precious pointers. Part 5 is the world is a tool for tuning the mind. Postscript on the power of the true heart reflected through my doodles. Transcending the mundane world, seeking the meaning of life. What is the purpose of life? Why have I come into this world? In this lifetime, what is the reason for my existence? After I die, will anyone remember me besides my deeds? Are the things I have done in this life worthy of praise by others? What sets me apart from the countless ordinary lives bustling through this world? Why is it that I exist in this vast sea of beings? Hi, Obian. Good to see you. Long time no see. How have you been? Long time no see. What have you been doing these days? So what we are sharing is the Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart, which is available on Amazon, written by Xuemo, the contemporary Chinese writer, Mr. Xuemo. He has written over 80 titles with 200 editions and have been translated into 28 languages. So welcome to our channel, and please subscribe to our page. So in life, each soul is like a feather carried by the wings of karma, drifting aimlessly without refuge or anchor, unaware of the destiny that awaits. Yet the youth often do not fear these drifting wings. To them, the higher purpose of life seems distant and obscure. Hi, Sim. Hello, welcome. How have you been these days? To them, the higher purpose of life seems distant and obscure. Their greatest concern is not the pursuit of enlightenment, but the fear of never finding someone to love. Good. I also feel good, but this morning I had a rest because I feel a little bit tired, so I take a rest this morning. Mm, the whole morning, almost the whole morning, like 3 hours. You know, the soul, each soul for me, myself, is like a feather carried by the wings of karma, drifting aimlessly without refuge or anchor, and unaware of the destiny that awaits. Yet the youth often do not fear these drifting wings. To them, the higher purpose of life seems distant and obscure. Their greatest concern is not the pursuit of enlightenment, but the fear of never finding someone to love or being unable to love deeply. Without experiencing love, even a life of divine serenity can seem hollow. They admire the mandarin dogs more than sages. For having yet to taste the sorrows of the world, they see only its sweetness. Enraptured by the hope, their hearts yearn solely to find the one they can love with all their being. Hi, Sim Sim. Hi, Joshua. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Actually, everyone is working every day. Thank you for your support. And you can share with me your anything in your life or in your some change in your mind, and we can talk here. So, in the book Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart, it mentioned that each soul is like a feather carried by the wings of karma, drifting aimlessly without refuge or anchor, unaware of the destiny that awaits. And because we have two accounts here, Joshua. We have two accounts. One is Xuemo, and the other is Xuemo Reader. And only two hosts is doing the live stream here, me and Wendy and me. So for the past few days, Wendy is busy serving the whole classes here in Xuemo Academy. She's the main, like the general manager of the all issues. So she started the live stream to focus on that. Uh, and after that, but I still spend time on the live stream. So you will see me the most. Actually, we're the same. Everyone will do a 3 hours, totally 3 hours live stream here, divided into two parts. And actually, Wendy is doing three parts of live sessions, two parts, 3 hours here, and 1.5 hours on our local channel. So she is the most hardworking one. She has, and this is only. Hi, Goofy. Hello. Thank you. Yes, Wendy actually. She also have 1.5 hour live stream in our local channel, and she is the most important host there. One of the most important hosts there. Yeah. Sometimes I also use a book to live stream. So are you sad? No, I'm not sad. I'm peaceful here today. You know, each soul is like a feather carried by the wings of karma, drifting aimlessly without refuge or anchor, unaware of the destiny that awaits. Yet the youth often do not fear these drifting wings. To them, the higher purpose of life seems distant and obscure. No, I don't look sad. Just I don't do the makeup today. Sorry about that. Because Joshua, why you say that? Because you don't see the whole scene of our whole day working. Wendy is absolutely one of the most hardworking. So before I met Xuemo, my soul is just like a feather carried by the winds of karma and drifting aimlessly without refuge or anchor, unaware of the destiny that awaits. So after something is troubling me, no, I just I haven't I haven't do the makeup today, so there's no makeup here. So it seems calm. Actually, I'm very peaceful today because I have deep rest during the morning. Yeah. Without experiencing love, even a life of divine serenity can seem hollow. They might share with you what I just don't make the makeup, and I'm very, I feel very comfortable and peaceful currently. It's so comfortable to have enough sleeping because since my childhood, I don't like sleep because I think sleeping is boring. Yeah, sleeping is boring. But since I live in the countryside, surrounded by the mountains, and you know, the whole living style is very uh, based on the nature. So I'm very healthy. Amid his arduous quest, she finally appeared, a maiden whose smile shimmered like the tranquil waters of an autumnal lake. Her smile stirred his soul, much like the gentle rippling of autumn waters, awakening within him a profound blend of joy and melancholy, both intimate and from afar. This was the essence of love. Her presence, pure and luminous, softened the edges of his longing, nurturing his spirit, no longer content with fleeting sparks of joy like fireworks. Thank you for your kind words. You say you are a hardworking, independent, strong girl. Don't be sad. You're more powerful than that. I'm not sad, actually. I just didn't have makeup today. I'm not sad. Very peaceful. I have a good sleep. Hi, dude on roll. Welcome. You're coming. Don't you get bored talking about the same thing day in and day out almost every day? Why? Um, it, have you ever read the story of Sisyphus? Sisyphus. How do you Sisyphus? I don't know how to say that name in English, but she pulled the stone up to the top of the mountain, then yet rolling down, and he pulled again up to the top of the mountain, and it's rolling down again, and he kept on doing for his whole life. You know the meaning of that thing? If you can understand the deep meaning of the story, then you will know what we are doing here. Uh, yeah, very beautiful. Wow. If I can put it here. Actually, it's a bookmark. Lotus bookmark. Hey, girl hunter, you are coming. You're also coming. Welcome. Welcome to our channel. Girl hunter, sorry, I'm not interested. No, never will marry to anyone. No, not possible. You are asking this question because you don't understand what a volunteer to the culture means. Because as a full-time volunteer here means we are no longer interested in the worldly love and in the worldly affairs. Thank you so much. So he did not realize that love itself is impermanent. Yet he did not realize that love itself is impermanent. His attachment to love was one of the chains binding him to samsara, preventing him from attaining true liberation. Only when he awakened to the profound truth of impermanence would he understand that nothing, not even love, can be grasped through climbing. Yeah, this is very beautiful, but it is a bookmark. Oh. When I was young, I too entered the realization of impermanence. This relevant revelation has shaped the course of my entire life. It revealed to me that my purpose in this existence is to create something that brings benefit to the world. My writings, I believe, serve to cool the mind, awaken clarity, and offer true joy. Those who read my words, I hope, are left with more wisdom and depth than those who have not encountered them. This is what I perceive as beneficial. Many popular works, instead of uplifting, leave readers emptier, more despondent, offering little of true substance to invest one's precious time in such endeavors. In my view, is to engage with useless. My aim in writing is to contribute to what I call relatively eternal things. Hi, if you have anything you want to talk about, leave your message here. Thank you. No, never. As a volunteer, why we are joining the volunteer team means we are not interested in the worldly issues, especially the worldly love. So many popular words, instead of uplifting, leave readers emptier, more despondent, offering little of true substance to invest one's precious time in such endeavors. In my view, is to engage with the useless. My aim in writing is to contribute to what I call relatively eternal things, elements that, while existing within the realm of impermanence, hold lasting value, cultivating such enduring quality, amid the fleeting nature of all things. I believe is the highest pursuit worth dedicating oneself to. In my essay on the personality cultivation of writers, from Wolf Disaster, Xuemo Fiction Selection, I reflected on how, in my youth, deep questioning of the meaning of life led me into a thoughtful and perplexing disillusionment. I was overwhelmed by the realization that the entire world is impermanent and that nothing endures eternally. What does creeping means? And that nothing endures internally, this filled me with existential despair. If that is the inevitable end for all, what is the purpose of living? However, this dark cloud of disillusionment was dispelled when I encountered the teachings of Buddhism. When I learned of the Buddha's acts of profound compassion, sacrificing his body to feed the tiger, offering his flesh to the eagle, creepy means strange or scary in an uncomfortable way. Oh, especially when someone's behavior makes others uneasy. Oh. My aim in writing is to contribute to what I call relatively eternal things. While existing within the realm of impermanence, hold lasting value, cultivating such enduring qualities, amid the fleeting nature of all things. Hi, thank you for your likes. Thank you. However, this dark cloud of disillusionment was dispelled when I encountered the teachings of Buddhism. When I learned of the Buddha's acts of profound compassion, sacrificing his body to feed the tiger, offering his flesh to the ego, the aim of my writing is to contribute to what I call relatively eternal things, elements that, while existing within the realm of impermanence, hold lasting value. While existing within the realm of impermanence, hold lasting value. Cultivating such enduring qualities amid the fleeting nature of all things, I believe, is the highest pursuit worth dedicating oneself to. In my, okay, I want to repeat some sentences that is very important. My aim in writing is to contribute to what I call relatively eternal things, elements that, while existing within the realm of impermanence, hold lasting value. Cultivating such enduring qualities and the fleeting nature of all things. I can see this on your face. What? What can you see on my face? So, my aim in writing is to contribute to what I call relatively eternal things, elements that, while existing within the realm of impermanence, hold lasting value. Cultivating such enduring qualities amid the fleeting nature of all things, I believe, is the highest pursuit worth dedicating oneself to. Hi, Mason, welcome. Glad to see you here. Welcome. And in my essay on the personality cultivation of writers from Wolf Disaster, Xuemo Fiction Selection, I reflected on how, in my youth, deep questioning of the meaning of life led me into a thoughtful and perplexing disillusionment. Hi, any old friends here? Anything you want to talk about? You can leave your message here, share with me. Really? I don't realize that, but I didn't cry. Maybe I sleep too much today. I never have sleep so much in a day because I spent 3 hours taking a rest in the morning because my heart, my organ, the organ heart, didn't feel very well, so I take a rest. And I haven't make up today. No, haven't. I haven't cried for sure. No, I haven't. But I sleep a lot today. No, it's not. Because I don't think I should. I should. Crying is not a bad thing. So if I cried, I will. I can tell why not. But I didn't. I haven't cried today or yesterday. Yeah. When I learned of the Buddha's acts of profound compassion, sacrificing his body to feed the tiger, offering his flesh to the eagle, I uncovered the deeper meaning that I have been seeking. This meaning is the transcendence of the spirit. The tiger, the eagle, and the body of the Buddha all return to the dust, but the spirit of his selfless actions was transmitted through stories that have endured for millennia. It is this spiritual legacy, this transmission of compassion and wisdom, which illuminates the souls of countless beings. Through it, many have escaped the chains of suffering and found true happiness. Thus, this I realize is the essence of meaning. It is this spiritual legacy, this transmission of compassion and wisdom, which illuminates the souls of countless beings. Through it, many have escaped the chains of suffering and found true happiness. This I realized is the essence of meaning. Are you sleeping? Hi, Adik. No, I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping. Actually, I had a deep rest in the morning. I'm so comfort now. And compared to the other days, I haven't, I didn't do the makeup today. So that's why you say maybe I just haven't do the makeup today. So it is the spiritual legacy, this transmission of compassion and wisdom, which illuminates the souls of countless beings. Through it, many have escaped the chains of suffering and found true happiness. This, I realize, is the essence of meaning. Those who remain entangled in the fleeting pleasures of the world, afraid to let go, seldom concern themselves with deep passions. It is only when the veil of life's illusions begins to lift, when the transient nature of existence becomes clear, that one is compelled to ponder the true essence of life and its purpose. Only then does the mind open to truth beyond the surface, awakening to the deeper realities that underlie all fleeting appearances. No, it's not true, Mason. You can see I'm very comfort and calm. You can feel calm today, calm today. In the grand cycle of existence, youth, beauty, and love are transient. They flow and shift, never remaining eternal. The passage of time sweeps all beings along its current, constantly transforming them. In the springtime of life, one is brimming with boundless energy, yet soon enough, gray hairs sprout and wrinkles etch themselves into one's smooth skin. As days pass and years accumulate, the brilliance of love fades into the simplicity of the mundane. The fever of romance is tempered, and the once extraordinary becomes ordinary. Marriage, children, and the small joys and sorrows of daily life, tethered to concerns of houses, offspring, or fleeting material possessions. As life continues on this well-worn path, some may wonder, will this existence fade unnoticed into obscurity? This is when the wise begin to question the purpose of their being. Why do I live? What have I accomplished in this fleeting lifetime? What is the true meaning of my existence? Will anyone beyond my descendants remember me when I am gone? Okay, Mason. Thank you for your caring. Hi, if you're our old friends here, you can leave your message here, whatever you want to talk about. So the wise begin to question the purpose of their being. Why do I live? What have I accomplished in this fleeting lifetime? What is the true meaning of my existence? Will anyone beyond my descendants remember me when I am gone? Have my deeds earned me praise, or am I no different from the masses who live and die in mediocrity? What is my place in this vast world? In this search, one comes to realize that love is not the ultimate purpose of life. Even if love is present, it is not enough. A deeper hunger emerges, a yearning to uncover the greater meaning of existence, to discern one's true value in the world, and to discover the mission that transcends mere personal desires. This quest reveals itself to be far more significant than the pursuit of love alone. In this pursuit of understanding, one also becomes aware that both family and work are fields riddled with suffering. The relentless rise in prices demands that income constantly grow to keep pace. The presence of deceitful individuals in the workplace renders effort futile, benefiting others instead. Two souls who once vowed to grow old together often find themselves quarreling over the trivialities of married life, especially after the birth of children. Discord and hardship pervade daily life, echoing the Buddha's teaching, all conditioned things are suffering. All conditioned things are suffering. All conditioned things are suffering. Recognizing this universal truth becomes a crucial step toward acceptance and ultimately toward liberation from the cycle of suffering. Neither the indulgence in cigarettes nor the finest wine can numb the bitterness of existence. All-night revelry fails to dissolve the sorrow. Temporary pride cannot mask life's inherent struggles, and even the sweetness of love cannot erase the pain that underlies it. Whether one attains their desires or falls short, the suffering seems endless. This is the essence of life, suffering, and it is in the heart of this realization that the yearning for liberation is born. I must be free from this relentless cycle of pain. From this seed of renunciation, one begins to seek a way out, a path to liberation. Why is life steeped in such suffering? The root lies in the ever-expanding nature of human desire. As children, happiness is simple, but as we grow and realize the vast arrays of things we can possess, we always yearn for more, always desire better life. It is this insatiable craving that ensnares us in the web of suffering. This web is woven from greed, hatred, ignorance, pride, and envy. These defilements crowd our minds, chaining us to a life of unrest, leaving our hearts in bondage, unable to find peace. And yet, caught in this net, we remain unaware of how to untangle ourselves from it. In such moments, some turn to the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas for deliverance, while others begin a profound introspection, searching for the ultimate meaning of existence. The sudden passing of those close to them, friends and relatives who just yesterday were full of life, awakens a deep awareness within, igniting a sense of mission and the quest for spiritual faith. When one witnesses the abruptness of death, the fleeting nature of life is no longer a distant concept, but a visceral truth. In that moment of realization, the heart feels the weight of samsara, and the impermanence of existence becomes clear. The proximity of death stirs the soul. Thoughts arise. What happened to the house he spent years paying off? What will become of the what becomes of his wife, his children, his aging parents, and after a few decades, will anyone even remember the goodness or virtues he embodied? One reflects on the fact that the large roads before them were once the battlefields or of heroes, where swords clashed, blood was spilled, and lives were sacrificed for glory. Yet today, these same fields are now peaceful grounds for tourists, the echoes of battle long forgotten. Hi, TT, you. Where are you from? I'm from China. We are introducing the works by the Chinese writer, Mr. Xuemo. Introducing the of Xuemo. Yes, Xuemo has written over 80 titles with over 200 editions and have been translated into 28 languages till now. And Xuemo interprets the Diamond Sutra have been played over 4,000 400 40 million times. Xuemo's work. Xuemo interprets the Diamond Sutra on Himalaya platform have been played over 40 million times. Yeah, 40 million times. Hi, Ms. No, Xuemo is now currently in China, in Xuemo Academy. So when one witnesses the abruptness of death, the fleeting nature of life is no longer a distant concept, but a visceral truth. In that moment of realization, the heart feels the weight of samsara, and the impermanence of existence becomes clear. The proximity of death stirs the soul. Thoughts arise. What happens to the house we spent years paying off? What becomes of his wife, his children, his aging parents? And after a few decades, will anyone even remember the goodness or virtues he embodied? One reflects on the fact that the large roads before them were once the battlefields of heroes, where swords clashed, blood was spilled, and lives were sacrificed for glory. Yet today, these same fields are now peaceful grounds for tourists, the echoes of battle long forgotten, the brave souls who once fought with unyielding valor left no trace in the sand of time. Faced with the truth of impermanence, many of life's conflicts and struggles seem empty. Their pursuits devoid of lasting meaning. It was through witnessing the constant presence of death that Prince Siddhartha, who later became Shakyamuni Buddha, was jolted into the recognition of life's impermanence. This realization stirred the desire to renounce worldly attachments, to forsake the throne, and to set him on the path of seeking enlightenment and the ultimate truth. When one deeply contemplates the impermanence and inherent suffering in life, they begin to taste the bitterness of worldly existence. Over time, this reflection can foster a dispassion for worldly affairs, a deepening of spiritual insight, and a strong aspiration to transcend the cycle of birth and death. For some, this awakening marks the beginning of Buddhist meditative practice, often called sadhana, where the pursuit of true liberation and freedom from the endless cycle of samsara becomes their highest goal. Hi, everyone, Frank here. If you are interested in anything we are sharing today, you can leave your message and express your opinion about the topic what we are talking here. Okay, I'm going to share another paragraph from the book. Actually, I also we have a series of videos about Dao De Jing and Lao Tzu, and all those ideas and the methods are, concluded from the book. Xuemo interprets Dao De Jing. Xuemo interprets Lao Tzu. So there are a lot of insights in those series, the Dao De Jing series on our YouTube channel. Have you seen that, the Dao De Jing series? Yes, what we are sharing here is the reclaim the throne of your heart, and I'm going to upload another video. Respect every way of life. So pleasure and patience, the transcendence of wisdom. At this point, you not only feel joy, but also begin to develop a measure of meditative stability. When others praise you, you no longer feel smug or elated. When others insult you, you no longer feel dejected, hurt, or resentful. The eight world rings fame, gain, pleasure, and the like can no longer easily sway your heart, for you no longer care for them. You have truly tasted the joy of spiritual cultivation. Although the clarity of mind may ebb and flow, each glimpse will greatly strengthen your confidence. With continued meditational practice, you will enter a state of profound well-being known as joy. Hi, the old friends here. Thank you, Mason. And anyone you want to talk about, you can let me know. Leave your message. Hi, Harry. You're coming. Hello. Harry, I'm good. I'm good. I just don't did the makeup today, so it looks a little calm. And yes, I'm good here because I find it is also a good method to turn the screen, the lens to offset and shooting the book. I think it's a good way so that my eyes can take a rest. We have let me show you. We have those things there, you know, those views and the eyesight practicing picture is good for my eyesight. You can see that those. So when I am shooting the books, when I shooting books, my eyes can look at the those views, so they are good for my eyesight. Otherwise, if I staring at the screen all the time for 1.5 hours, and every day we have 2 parts of a live session, total 3 hours staring at the screenshot. It's not really not good for my eyesight. So I'm learning my click to shoot the shoot the books, so my eyes will take a rest when looking at those. Is it interesting? Okay, are you guys interested in interested in, the Tao Te Ching and Lao Tzu, the traditional wisdom, the most important traditional wisdom in China, the Tao Te Ching. Yes, I had those kind of glasses before. Yes, you're interested in Tao Te Ching and Lao Tzu. Then actually, on this channel, this Xuemo channel, we are uploading a series of video talking about Tao Te Ching, interprets the Tao Te Ching, and based on Xuemo's work, the Chinese work, 学主道德经. So you can just yesterday I uploaded a video about Tao Te Ching, and it is 学莫's interprets on Tao Te Ching. So you can take a look at that because those series have like 6 books of one series on 学莫 interprets the Tao Te Ching. And with each chapter, we concluded the concepts and make it into video and upload on YouTube channel, so you can take a look on that. Okay. Oh, good for you. You will have a speech. Hope you will have a wonderful speech. Uh, I have nothing to help you with your speech. Sorry. What I'm doing here in the live stream and our methods and sharing all this on Xuemo methodology. Yes, I know those kind of glasses. Many years ago I have bought that, but I stopped wearing it because my eyesight are good. They're only for the blue light filter. Okay, I will upload another short video on the YouTube. Hope you will watch that. And thank you for your time being here. Thanks so much. And bye for now.